Hello everyone, welcome to Diksha Karnataka. I am Sarang. Hope you might have downloaded mock test 5 and solved. In this lecture, we are going to discuss mock test 5 solutions. So we'll start 61st question. Here, if R is a relation, they are talking about one relation. R is a relation on set N. Set N means natural numbers defined by that relation they have given 2x minus y is equal to 10. Then R is. So one relation on set they have given, they are asking what type of relation that R is. So what type of relation it is? For that generally we go for checking of reflexive, symmetric and transitive. These three things we will check and then come to a conclusion of what type of relation it is. So first let me write y is equal to the relation 2x minus 10. I am transposing this y to other side, so this becomes 2x minus y is equal to 10. If I transpose this y, this becomes y 2x minus 10. So y is equal to 2x minus 10 is the given relation. What is reflexive? A comma A should belong to R. That means whatever input we are giving, same output we should get. Then only that relation will be considered as R. So if I give x is equal to 20, what I am going to get? Y is equal to 220 minus 10 is equal to 30. So when I am giving 20 as input, I am getting 30 as output. That means that does not that cannot be considered as a reflexive relation. That cannot be considered as a reflexive relation. Next, moving on to symmetric. What is try to recall what is the definition of symmetric? If A comma B belong to R, B comma A should belong to R. If A comma B belong to R, then B comma A should belong to R. That type of relation is known as symmetric. So for this relation, y is equal to 2x minus 10 equal to 2x minus 10. Let me give x as 20. If I am giving x as 20, y is equal to, I am going to get 30. But if I am giving x as 30, then y is 50. For 20 we are getting output as 30, but for 30 we should get 20, but here we are getting 50. That means this is not symmetric. That's why I am discarding B option also. Next, moving to transitive. What is the definition of transitive? Transitive means if A comma B belongs to R, B comma C belongs to R, then if A comma B belongs to R, B comma, then A comma C should belong to R, then A comma C. So let me give some inputs. X is equal to 20. I have to place 20 here. 2 into 20. Y is equal to 30. X is equal to 30. Then Y is equal to 50. But 20 comma 50 does not belong to R. 20 comma 50 does not belong to R. So this is not transitive also. So the answer is none of this. Going to next question. If A is equal to 1, 2, 3, one side they have given, B is equal to 2, 3, 4, then which of the following relation is a function from A to B? So when a relation can be considered as a function, try to recall. Function means definition of function. What is definition of function? A relation is said to be function if every element of set A, if every element of set A has unique image in set B. So for every element of set A, there should be unique image. Then only that relation can be considered as function, or else that won't be considered as function. So let me try with first option. Set A, set B, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 2, 3, 4. So 1 is connected with 2, 2 is connected with 3, 3 is connected with 4, and also 2 is connected with 2. Now if I observe this, 2 is having two images. 2 is having two images, but it should have a unique image. So that's why we are disqualifying this, cannot be considered as a function. Next, moving to B option. First, let me write the sets 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4. 1 is connected with 2, 1 is connected with 2, 2 is connected with 3, 2 is connected with 3, 1 is connected with 3, 1 is connected with 3. So since this has multiple images, this cannot be considered as a function. Next, moving to next option, C option. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4. For 1, it is 3. For 2, it is 3. For 3, it is again 3. Now, if I observe every element of set A, has unique image. Since every element of set A has unique image, C is a function. Moving to next question. The function f0 to infinity defined by f of x is equal to 2x by 1 plus 2x. The function f0 to infinity defined by f of x is equal to 2x by 1 plus 2x. It is direct NCERT question. We already remember it is 1, 1 and on 2. Anyways, for explanation, if you want to go for explanation, this function they have given some function. We have to check function is given. We have to check what type of function it is, whether it is 1, 1 on 2 or neither, or what type of function it is. So to check whether a given function is 1, 1, what is the algorithm? Try to recall the algorithm. Generally we write like this: let f of x1 is equal to f of x2. Then we come to a conclusion that x1 is equal to x2. If this happens, then we say the function is 1, 1. This is the algorithm to find whether the function is 1, 1 or not. So let us try to apply this to that given function. So let f of x1 is equal to f of x2, so that function becomes 2x1 by 1 plus 2x1 is equal to 2x2 by 1 plus 2x2. Let me multiply this here, so this becomes 2x1 1 plus 2x2 is equal to 2x2 1 plus 2x1. So 2x1 plus 4x1 x2 is equal to 2x2 plus 2 4x1 x2. Let me cancel off this 4x1 and 4x1 on both sides. 2x1 is equal to 2x2, x1 is equal to x2. So we started with f of x1 is equal to f of x2 and we came to a conclusion of x1 is equal to x2. That means the function is 1, 1. Next, what about onto? So moving on to onto, try to recall whenever we want to find onto function, that given function we will write in terms of x. Given function we write in terms of x and check for its pre-image. So let me write like this: y 1 plus 2x is equal to 2x. So y plus 2xy is equal to 2x, y is equal to 2x minus 2xy. Let me take 2x common, 1 minus y is equal to y. So x is equal to y by 2, 1 minus y. Y by 2, 1 minus y. Here, if you observe this x, I cannot give y 1. In the denominator, y cannot be 1. That means y is not having pre-image. If any element is not having pre-image, then that function cannot be considered as onto. So the function is 1, 1 but not onto. Since y is not having any pre-image, this function is not onto. Next, the domain of the real function. One function they have given and they are talking about domain. So domain is the set of all real numbers. Some options they have given. Try to recall whenever it is domain, we just focus on the what type of function it is. So to check what type of function it is, here square root function is there. So whenever square root function comes, is there, that has to be greater than or equal to 0. That is the condition for square root function to exist. So this has to be greater. And if you observe here one more thing, here square root function, it is present in denominator. Whenever some function is present in denominator, that has to be greater than 0. Means that should not be 0 also. So this is the condition. If you solve this condition, we will get domain means x values. So if you solve this condition, we'll get the answer. So let me write it like this: x square minus 4 less than 0. So x minus 2, x plus 2, then 0. Go for wavy curve method. What is wavy curve method? I think you are already aware. -2. Here we mark plus, here we mark minus, here we mark plus. So this expression is negative, so we are interested in this. Also x belongs to -2 comma 2. C is the answer. Next, the value of, next question, the value of cot 52 by tan 36 plus. They're asking to find value of this. This question is from trigonometry. In trigonometry, one formula, try to recall one formula. What is that formula? Tan of 90 minus theta. Tan of 90 minus theta is cot theta. Tan of 90 minus theta is cot theta, or cot theta can be written as 90 minus theta. So this formula, this problem is based on this formula. So tan 90 minus theta. Now if you observe that cot 54, let me write that expression here, cot 54. For cot 54, I will write this as tan of 90 minus 54. According to this formula synopsis, tan cot 54 can be written as tan 90 minus 54. Further, cot 70. Cot 70 can be written as tan of 90 minus 70. So if I consider that expression cot 54, in place of cot 54, I am going to write tan 90 minus 54. This is equal to tan of 90 minus 54 is 36, and tan 90 minus 70 is tan of 20. Cot 54 can be written as tan 36. Cot 54 can be written as tan 36 divided by tan 36. Let me write tan 36 as it is, plus tan 20. For tan 20, I am writing tan 20 only. And for cot 70, just now I found its value, it is tan 20. So 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. So it is 2. Next, tan theta is equal to 1 by root 7. Then this, they have given value of tan theta. They are asking to find the value of this expression. So tan theta is equal to 1 by 7. Theta is equal to 1 by root 7. For 1 by root 7, we write this as definition of tan is perpendicular by base. So if I am considering this as theta, perpendicular is this, base is this. Using Pythagoras theorem, this will be root 8. I hope everyone is aware of how to find hypotenuse using Pythagoras theorem. So root 8. They're asking to find value of this expression. Here cosec is involved and secant is involved. So we'll find cosecant theta. Cosecant theta. What is cosecant theta? Cosecant theta is hypotenuse by perpendicular. Hypotenuse is root 8. Perpendicular is 1. So this is cosecant theta is root 8. Next, what about secant theta? Hypotenuse by base. Hypotenuse, this is hypotenuse, this is base, this is perpendicular. So hypotenuse is root 8, base is root 7. Now we'll move to this expression cosecant square theta. That means we have to square this cosecant theta. Cosecant square theta is 8. Secant square theta, if I am squaring this, this becomes 8 by 7. Cosecant square theta is 8. Secant square theta is 8 by 7. Cosecant square theta is 8. Secant square theta is 8 by 7. Now we'll take LCM. 7, 56 minus 8 divided by 56 plus 8 by 7. So here 56 minus 8, cancel off this 7 and 7. 56 minus 8 is 48 divided by 64. If you cancel further, you are going to get 3 by 4. Answer is 3 by 4. Moving to next question. If A is equal to 35 degrees, B is equal to 15, C is equal to, they have given 3 angles and some values they have given. Then tan A, tan B, they're asking to find the value of this expression. An expression they have given. Now the moment I see this, there are 3 angles and some tan function is coming to your picture. So I will recall there is one formula of tan and 3 angles. I will recall, I will just write that formula here. Tan A plus B plus C is tan A plus tan B plus tan C minus tan A, tan B, tan C. This is the formula in trigonometry by 1 minus summation of tan A, tan B. This is the formula in trigonometry. This formula I am going to use here, tan A plus B plus C. So tan of A plus B plus C. A is 35, B is 15, C is 40. So I have placed it here, and some expression, we are not interested in that expression. So let me write that x. Why we are not interested, eventually you will understand. Same, I am considering tan A, tan B. Tan 35 plus this is 1 by 0. 1 by 0 is x divided by whatever that expression minus summation tan A, tan A, tan B. So if I transpose this 0 here and this expression here, 1 minus summation of tan A, tan B is equal to 0. So 1 is equal to summation of tan A, tan B. So this expression, summation of tan A, tan B, tan B, tan C, that is equal to 1. So the answer is first. Going to next question. The value of sine inverse cos of 4095 degree is, they're asking to find value of this. So let me write this sine inverse as it is. Let me write this cos as it is. For 4095, I will split this as 45 into 90 plus 45 for 4095. If you multiply this and add this, you are going to get 4095. So I am writing it like this. Next, let me write sine inverse as it is. Same thing only, cos also as it is, 45 into 90. 45 into 90, I am just writing this as 90 plus 45. Now you will ask, sir, what about this 45? See here, 45 into 90. 45 into 90. For this we can write as 44 into 90 plus 90. 45 into 90. I am writing this as 44 into 90. 44 into 90 is 0. Why it is 0? Any even multiple of 90. So 45. So 90 plus 45. Sine inverse cos 90 plus theta. Cos of 90 plus theta is equal to negative sine theta. Formula from trigonometry, allied angles, cos of 90 plus theta is negative sine. So cos of 90 plus theta becomes negative sine 45. Negative sine 45. Now sine inverse of sine 45. Let me write this sine inverse as it is. Sine of negative 45. Sine of negative 45 minus sine theta is sine of minus theta is minus sine theta. Again a formula from trigonometry. So here it is minus sine theta. So I am writing sine of minus theta. Sine. Next, sine inverse and sine, they will get composed and we are left with minus 45 degree. Minus 45 is minus pi by 4. So C is the answer. Next. Moving to next question. If z is equal to, they have given some expression for z, then they are asking to apply the modulus function to that function. So if I am applying modulus function to that function, it is very obvious that I am going to apply modulus on both sides. So that expression becomes like this: 3i plus 4 square divided by 8 plus 6i. 8 plus 6i, I am applied modulus and square it. So if I will explain something about this modulus. If z is equal to a plus ib, try to recall this concept. If one complex number they have given, then modulus of z is root of a square plus b square. This was the concept. So this question is based on this concept. If you know this question, just apply this formula or this concept to this problem, you will get the answer. So we'll see how to solve that. If I am applying that root of a square plus b square, this becomes 3 plus 1 cube. Further, root of 3i plus 4, for 3i plus 4, 3 square plus 4 square divided by root of 8 square plus 6 square and this square as it is. Next, 2 cube root of 3 square, 5 square, and what about this 10 square? So this is 8 into 5 into 5. What about this 10 into 10? Here I will write 1, here I will write 2. Here I will write 1, here I will write 2. 8 by 2 is 4. The answer is 4. Moving to next question. If a gas is being pumped, they are pumping gas into balloon. There is one balloon and they are pumping some gas in that balloon at the rate of 30 feet cube per minute. So by seeing this unit, feet cube per minute, feet cube means it is unit of volume, per minute means it is unit of time. So volume and time. Also they are doing some process, so that's why we are writing dV by dt. Just by seeing this unit itself, we are able to make out 30 feet cube. This is unit of volume, this is unit of time, so that's why we are writing dV by dt is equal to 30 feet cube. Then the rate, what they are asking, the rate at which radius increases. Rate means it is with respect to time, the rate at which radius increases. Radius increases rate. They are asking dr by dt. When it reaches the value of 15 feet is. So radius value also they have given 15 feet. I hope you might have understood the question. They're asking to find dr by dt at some this given data. All this given data I have copied it from the question itself. Now we need some basic knowledge to solve this problem. They are talking about volume of sphere. So in our lower grades, 8th standard, there was one chapter, surface area and volume. There we studied volume of sphere is equal to 4 by 3 pi r cube. Volume of sphere is 4 by 3 pi r cube. Now that formula I am going to use here, V is equal to 4 by 3 pi r cube. So dV by dt is equal to 4 by 3 pi r cube. For r cube we have to write dr by dt. Now further simplifying dV by dt is 30. It's given, just substituting 3 and 3 cancel it off. 4 pi r square. What about r square? 15 square dr by dt. Let me write this dr by dt as it is. Next, in the next step, let me write dr by dt and remaining things I will transpose it to other side. So this becomes 30 divided by 4 pi into 15 into 15. So this becomes dr by dt. So we'll get dr by dt is equal to 13. I will write 2 here, I will write 1 here, I will write 1 here, I will write 2 here, 1 by 2 pi into, so 1 by 30 pi, 1 by 30 pi, whatever is the unit in CET, we don't focus on units, so 1 by 30 pi feet. 71th question, the maximum value of this, they have given some function and they are asking to find maximum value of this. So this question belongs to application of derivatives chapter. Try to recall maximum value, minimum value, absolute, maximum, absolute, all those. So whenever that function they're asking to find maximum value, generally we go for finding f dash. So differentiate this with respect to x, then denominator square, try to recall this formula, d by dx of u by v. So for u by v, this v square, this denominator square, u dash v minus v dash u, we are going to get this. So v, this let me assign this is u function, this is v function, so denominator square, and u dash, so u is x. Let me not write here, let me write it here. So u is x, v is 4 plus x square, so u dash is 1, v dash is 1 plus 2x. So differentiate with respect to x, this square denominator square, and then u dash is 1, v dash v u dash v, so we have to keep v only, 4 plus x square minus v dash is 1 plus 2x, v dash is 1 plus 2x, and u is x. So next, f dash of x is equal to some bracket, denominator let me keep as it is, let me simplify numerator, 4 plus x square, 4 plus x square minus x minus 2x square. So positive x, negative x gets cancelled, 4 minus x square divided by this square, f dash of x, 4 minus x square divided by bracket square. Also this x is on minus 1 to 1. Minus 1 to 1. 4 minus 1 to 1 is, if I am taking from minus 1 to 1, this becomes positive. So f dash of x is positive. Whenever f dash of x is positive, you keep minus 1 to 1 here. This will be always less than 4. So 4 minus something less than 4 is positive. This is positive. Positive by positive is positive by positive is positive. So f dash of x is positive. F dash of x is positive. That means f dash of x is positive, means f of x is increasing function. So when f of x is increasing, this will be minimum value, and so f of x will be maximum, max at x equal to 1. So f of x will be maximum at x equal to 1, means f of 1 is 1 by 4 plus 1 plus 1, 1 by 6. Just place 1 in that function, so 4 plus 1 by 6, which is answer D. So maximum value of this function is 1 by 6. Moving to next question, f of x is equal to 0. They have given one function, then the function f of x is. So they are asking function is increasing, strictly. So we have to go for f dash of x. F dash of x is 0. I am differentiating this side, 0 when x is greater than 0, when x is equal to 0. So when x is greater than 0, 1, that means f dash of x is equal to positive. 1 is positive when x is greater than 1. So strictly increasing, f dash of x is positive means strictly increasing when x is greater than 0. Next, moving to next, the number of permutations of letters of the word consequence. The number of permutations. Permutations means what? Number of arrangements. Permutation means arrangements. Number of how many ways they can be arranged. The letters of the word consequence. So they have given some words consequence in which all the three E's are together. All the three is taken together is the number of permutations, the number of arrangements of letters of the word consequence. So we'll see how to solve this. Consequence means C-E-O-U-Q. Let me write the alphabets. C-E-O-N-U-Q. Yes. So these are the alphabets. How many C are there? There are 2 C's. How many E? There are 1, 2, 3. 3 E's. How many O? Only 1 O. How many N? 2 N. How many U? Only 1 U. How many Q? Only 1 Q. How many S? Only 1 S. So we'll check how many letters. 3, 6, 10. 10 means 6, 10. Okay. So the number of permutations means arrangements of letters of the word in which all the threes are taken together. So these 3 are taken together. How many arrangements it is possible? So permutation and combination, we have to arrange this considering this as 1 unit. So this is 2 plus 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 ways. So if there are n things, n objects to be arranged, then in n factorial ways they can be arranged. Try to recall the concept. If n objects are there, n factorial ways they can be arranged. If some objects are repeating, say k1 and k2 or something like they are repeating, if say one k1 are of same kind, then we go for k1 factorial and then we go for k2 factorial. So 9 factorial divided by this c is repeating twice and this is repeating twice. So 9 factorial by 2 factorial, 2 factorial. Since c and n they are repeating twice, they will make same word. Next, if 3 and 4 are the intercepts of a line L, then the distance of L from origin is. Try to recall straight line concept. X by A plus Y by B is equal to 1. This is intercept form of straight line, If intercepts, that means A value is 3, B value is 4. 3, 4. They are intercepts. Intercepts are denoted by A and B. Then the distance of 4. So if I substitute here x by 3 plus y by 4 is equal to 1. X by 3 plus y by 4 is equal to 1. If I take LCM, 4x plus 3y is equal to 2l. And if I transpose it to other side, this equation can be written like this. Now try to recall, if x1 comma y1 is 1 point and distance of this point from ax plus by plus c equal to 0, then that distance is ax1 plus by1 plus c divided by root of a square plus b square. Try to recall distance formula. To find the distance of this point from this line, we just have to substitute x1 y1 here and then divide it with root of a square plus b square. This is now distance. Here they are talking this point origin is x1 comma y1. So if I place it here, minus 12 divided by root of 4 square plus 3 square. So this becomes 12 divided by 5. 12 divided by 5. D option is the answer. Next, compute the shortest distance between. Next question, compute the shortest distance between the circle. There is one circle they have given, equation of circle they have given. So this circle I am writing here, minus 10, minus 14. So center will be 5, 7. Compute the shortest distance between the circle and the point. And one point, I don't know where is this point. It is in this plane only. It can be outside this circle, on the circle, or inside the circle also. It can be anywhere. So to find the distance between these two, shortest distance between this circle and this point, compute the shortest distance between circle and the point. This point they have given. So to find this, let me find radius of this circle. Try to recall radius. R is equal to g square plus f square minus c. G value is minus 5, f value is minus 7, c value is minus 151. From here I am writing g, f and c. So radius is root of g square plus f square, g square plus f square 151. So radius is, you add and right, radius is 15 and the point minus 7. So if I mark this as c, if I mark this as a, if I find AC using distance formula, AC is minus 7. Try to recall distance formula. Distance is equal to root of x2 minus x1 square plus y2 minus y1 square. x2 minus x1 minus 7 minus 5 square plus 2 minus 7 square. AC is equal to root of 12 square plus 5 square. AC is equal to 13. Radius is 15 and this point is at a distance of 13. That means that point is lying inside. Now it has been confirmed that the point is lying inside. So distance between this is 15 this 15, this is 13. So that means 2 is the answer. Next, moving to next, if the line in the space, if a line in space makes angles with alpha, beta, gamma with coordinate axis, so three-dimensional geometry at the beginning only, whenever we discuss synopsis, there from it is based on that concept only. Coordinate, then cos 2 alpha, cos 2 beta plus cos 2 gamma, this expression, some expression they have given, this value they are asking to find. So cos 2 alpha in trigonometry, try to recall trigonometric formula. What are the formulas that are going to be involved in this problem is cos 2 alpha is cos square alpha minus sin square alpha. And also, so for now let me write this cos 2 alpha as cos square alpha minus sin square alpha. Cos 2 alpha I am writing like this, cos 2 beta cos square 2 beta minus sin square 2 beta, cos 2 beta I am writing, cos 2 gamma cos square gamma minus sin square gamma plus sin square alpha plus sin square beta. Let me write that as it is, sin square alpha plus sin square beta plus sin square gamma equals, they're asking to find the value of this. So if I observe here, sin square alpha negative, positive gets cancelled, sin square beta gets cancelled, negative sin square. So what we are left with? We are left with cos square alpha, cos square beta. Sorry, it is cos square beta minus sin square beta. Don't take that too. By mistake, I have written cos square alpha. So cos square alpha plus cos square beta plus cos square gamma. Now you recall in three-dimensional geometry, we have one formula, cos square alpha plus cos square beta plus cos square gamma is equal to 1. One derivation is there. So from there I can write cos square alpha, cos square beta, cos square gamma is equal to 1. So the answer is 1. Moving to next question. The foot of the perpendicular from one point they have given 2, 4, minus 1. The foot of perpendicular from 2, 4, 1. The foot of perpendicular from to the line, they have given one line, x plus 5 is equal to 1 by 4, y plus 3 is equal to some line they have given. Foot of perpendicular from 2, 4, minus 1 to the line, this line they have given. They are interested in this point. There are many ways to solve this problem using concept, using so many things, but at this point or in exam, best way is, or if you are forgetful like a person like me, or when I was a student I used to forget the things. Now also I forget the things. If you find difficulty in recalling the things, then best way is go for substitution. In substitution, in whichever point will satisfy this line, that will be the answer. That's it, simple. So minus 4 plus 5, if I place this in this equation, minus 4 plus 5 is 1, 1 by 4, y plus 3 is 4 is equal to minus 1 by 9, minus 3 minus 9 minus 3 minus 6. So 1 is equal to 1 is equal to 1. So hardly it will take. Go for substitution. I feel best is substitution, concepts and all later, not in exam. At the point of exam, no need to do. Moving to next question. Given p is equal to this, some value they have given for p, and a, b, c they have given, and p is equal to x, a, y, b, z, c, then x, y and z are respectively. Then they are asking to find the value of x, y and z. So let me write that p here. They are asking x, y, z are respectively. So p is equal to xa plus yb plus zc. In place of p, I will write 3i 2j plus 4k is equal to x. In place of x, let me write x only. In place of a, I am writing I cap plus j cap plus y. In place of b, j cap plus k cap. In place of c, I cap plus k cap. Just I am substituting these values in this equation. Now I will focus on what is the coefficient of I cap. Coefficient of I cap is 3. Coefficient of I cap here is x. Further, if I observe coefficient, so x plus z, equating coefficients of I cap. J cap, 2 on LHS. On RHS, J cap coefficient is X. On RHS, J cap coefficient is Y. So X plus Y. On LHS, K cap coefficient is 4. On RHS, K cap coefficient is Z plus Y. So X plus Z, these are the equations. 3 equations, 3 variables. So whenever 3 equations, 3 variables comes, you take 2 equations to solve it and you will find the value. So let me consider these 2 equations. Any 2 equations we can consider. So first let me consider this and this. So if I apply subtraction, I am applying subtraction on both sides. This will get cancelled. So what I am left with, X minus Z, here I am left with negative 2. And for X plus Z, some value is given. X plus Z is 3 and X minus Z is minus 2. So if I go for adding, 2x is equal to 3 minus 2 is 1, x is equal to 1 by 2. X is equal to 1 by 2. Which option? X is equal to not this option, not this. B is 1 by 2 here and here. So we have to go for finding y value also. Now for y value, you consider any equation. Let me consider x plus y is equal to any random equation which has y, that I am considering. X plus y is equal to 2. So x is equal to 1 by 2. Let me write 1 by 2 here. Y is equal to 2 transpose 1 by 2 to that side. So y is equal to 3 by 2. A is 1 by 2, B is 3. So B option is the answer. Moving to next. If I cap plus j cap plus k cap and I cap plus k cap are the position vector of triangle ABC taken in order, then angle A is equal to. They're asking to find angle A. They're asking to find angle. And some data they have given. What data? That let me consider that first point as A. Generally we consider, since it is they are talking about position vector, so I am writing O and A. For O and A, I cap plus j cap, and second vector B, since position is there, so I am considering B also, and B j cap plus k cap, and OC vector is I cap plus k cap are the position vectors of a taken in order. Then angle A is equal to, so OA, OB, OC they have given. Try to recall one formula. Cos theta is equal to AB dot AC divided by magnitude of AB, magnitude of BC. Whenever angle they are asking angle, we take this formula. Cos theta is equal to AB dot A. So here OA, this all this value is given. To find AB, what do we do? These two vectors we have to consider. AB vector is equal to OB vector minus OA vector. What is OB vector? OB vector is j cap plus k cap minus OA vector. OA vector is I cap plus j cap. So if I am subtracting, I am left with k cap minus I cap. This is AB vector. Next, if AB vector is this, what about BC vector? BC vector is OC vector minus OB vector. OC vector is already given, I cap plus k cap minus OB. What is OB vector? J cap plus k cap. So I cap minus j cap. This is BC vector. Now we'll use that formula. Cos theta is equal to AB dot AC. AB is k minus I cap, dot AC, not AC, BC. BC is I cap minus j cap, and magnitude of AB, magnitude of BC. So you apply magnitude function or modulus function for this, you are going to get 1 plus 1 is equal to 2 root 2. In the same way BC also, you will get root 2. So magnitude of AB is root 2. This is also root 2. Now go for multiplying. K dot I is 0. K dot J is also 0. I dot I 1 by 2. Cos theta is equal to 1 by 2. When cos theta is half, pi by 3. So answer is pi by 3. Theta is equal to pi by 3. Next, moving to next. A is equal to B is equal to 5 and the angle between A and B is pi by 4. The area of triangle constructed on the vectors. So area of triangle using vectors, half magnitude of A cross B. Two vectors A and B are given. Area of triangle is equal to half A cross B. This is the formula. This you have to add to your memory. So here some data they have given. the area of triangle constructed on vectors. Area of half of magnitude of, what is that vector? A minus 2b cross 3a plus 2b. So let me write that half as it is. Magnitude of a cross 3a. A cross 3a. A cross 2b plus a cross 2b minus 2 3s are 6 b cross a minus 4b cross b. Half of magnitude of b cross b, value of one vector cross itself 0, whether b cross b, a cross. So this is 0, this is 0. What I am left with? 2a cross b minus 6b cross a. 6b cross a. Also a cross b is equal to minus b cross a. So already minus b cross a is there. So I will replace that with positive 2a cross b, positive 8 6a cross b. Further simplification is left 8 a cross b. For 8 by 2, we write this as 4 a cross b. A cross b, magnitude of a, magnitude of b, already it is given, angle is also given. So phi magnitude of a sine pi by 4. So if you multiply 5 is a 25, 25 4 is a 100, 100 by root 2. 100 by root 2 is the answer. Since 100 by root 2 is not there, so you multiply root 2 and root 2. Multiply and divide by root 2. Anyways, that does not affect. So this is 250 root 2. 50 root 2 is the answer. Next, moving to next question, limit. Limit extends to infinity. One algebraic expression they have given and they are applying limit to this algebraic equation, that is equal to, they are asking to find the value of. So first method is you substitute infinity here. This becomes infinity by infinity minus infinity by infinity. So whenever this infinity by infinity, these all will come under indeterminate. So indeterminate, what factor is causing that to be indeterminate, that we have to eliminate. So how to eliminate that? Just in exam, no need to write all this. For explanation, it is taking so much of time. Generally, we go for shortcuts, so many things we don't write all this limit extends to, we won't be interested in all this. Just simplify this expression. Simplify in the sense, you take LCM 3x plus 2 x cube 3x plus 2 x plus 2 minus x square 3x square minus 4. I hope everybody knows to take LCM. So limit x tends to infinity, limit x tends to infinity, multiplication 3x4 I am multiplying this and this, 2x cube plus 2x cube minus 3x4 and then plus 4x square divided by 3 3s are 9x cube plus 6x square minus 4 3s are 12x minus 4 2s are 8. So positive 3x4 minus 3x4 cancel, 2x cube minus, in this I will take x cube common. So what I am left? I am left with 2 plus, here I am left with 4. I have taken x cube outside. Some students, they won't understand. If you have not understood, you just multiply this. That is the process of taking common. Limit extends to infinity divided by denominator also x cube I am taking common. X cube common, we are left with 9 plus 6 by x minus 12 by x square minus 8 by x cube. Now go for placing infinity here. Let me cancel off this. So the term which was causing infinity, that term we have cancelled. Now we can go for substituting infinity. This 2 is 2 only. And whenever we are placing infinity here, this becomes 0, 1 by infinity is 0. So no need to write by 2 by 9. So answer is 2 by 9. Moving to next. limit x tends to 0, a raised to x plus a raised to minus x minus 2 by x square is equal to, they're asking to, if I place 0 here, if I place 0 1, if I place 0 here plus 1 minus 2, if I place 0 here, this becomes 0. So this is 0 by 0. 0 by 0 means use LH rule. Whenever 0 by 0 or infinity comes, use LH rule. What is LH? Differentiate numerator, differentiate denominator. So limit x tends to 0, limit x tends to 0, a raised to x log a plus a raised to minus x negative log a, and then differentiate this 2, that becomes 0, divided by x square. For x square differentiate 2. Now substitute 0, this becomes, if I place 0, 1 plus 1 plus of minus 1 by 0. If I am placing 0 here, again it becomes 0 by 0. 0 by 0 means use LH. Using LH, a raised to x log a, already one log a is there, so this becomes a square, a raised to minus x minus log a square by 2, limit 0. If I place 0, log a square, I am substituting here, this becomes log a square plus log a square by 2. Log a square plus log a square is 2 log a square by 2 is. Going to next question. The value of this. So if I am placing 0 here, so this becomes 0 cos 0. If I am placing 0, 1 minus 1 by 0. So this is 0 by 0 form. Whenever 0 by 0 form comes, go for LH rule. So what LH says? Limit x tends to 0. Let me differentiate this numerator. Let me differentiate this. So this becomes 2 sin x cos x plus, in place of cos x, differentiation becomes negative sin x minus 0. Differentiation of constant is 0 divided by 2x. X square becomes 2x. Now if I place 0 here, if I place 0 here and if I place 0 here, 0 plus minus 0 by 0. So 0 by 0, go for LH, go for LH. So limit x tends to 0, limit x tends to 0, 2 sin x cos x. Let me write this as sin 2x. So if I am writing sin 2x, so this becomes sin 2x minus sin x by 2. Same only, just for simplification, so that it will be easier for me to differentiate. Sin 2x becomes cos 2x differentiation of sin is cos 2x dot 2 minus sin x differentiation is cos x divided by 2. So 2 cos 2 cos 0 is 1 by 2 by 2. Any option B is the answer. Moving to next. If f of x is equal to 3 sin pi x and some function, they have defined one function something like this, is continuous at x equal to 0. So they are stressing continuous at x equal to 0. Continuous means left hand limit is equal to right hand limit is equal to value of the function. In continuity and differentiability chapter, when they start, what is definition? So this is when value function will be continuous. This is the condition for function to be continuous. So the value of k is, they are asking to find value of k. Left hand limit, if I am talking about left hand limit and right hand limit, then that is 3 sin pi x divided by phi x is equal to, value of the function is, we are talking about at x equal to 0, at x equal to 0, this is the LHL and RHL we have to find, and value of the function it is fixed. So at x equal to 0 means if I place 0, this becomes 0 by 0. Whenever 0 by 0, go for LH. So this becomes 3, I am keeping as it is, cos pi x dot pi divided by phi is equal to 2k, is equal to that I am keeping as it is. Now if I place If I place 0 here, this becomes cos 0 is 1, 3 pi by 5 is equal to 2k. So k is equal to 3 pi by 2, 5 is at 10. K is equal to 3 pi by 10. So B is the answer for this. Moving to next question. The number of points of discontinuity of where f of x is not differentiable. So for this, let me tell you one concept when function will not be differentiable. Let me consider f of x is equal to mod x. We are already aware of the graph of mod x. Mod x graph is this. You take one point from me, you take one point as a note point you can take. Whenever sharp corner comes, that function is not differentiable. Not differentiable means at sharp corners. So here if you observe x minus 1, x minus 3, function is not differentiable at x equal to 1, x equal to 3. Not differentiable, function is not differentiable at x equal to 1. So function is not differentiable at 2 points. So of x, if y is equal to f of x square plus 2 and f dash of then dy by dx, they have given some function, they are asking to find dy by dx at some value. So y is equal to f of x square plus 2, y dash means differentiate with respect to x, dy by dx is equal to f dash, this function I am differentiating, f dash of square plus 2. This, if I differentiate that, we will get 2x. So f dash at, they are asking to find at x equal to 1. So f dash of 1 plus 2 and x equal to 1. So f dash of 2 plus 1 is 3 and this is 2. So f dash of 3 value is given 5. This 2 I am keeping as it is, 5 to the 10. So 10 is the answer. Next, y is equal to secant x. One function they have given, then they are asking to find very easy question. This nobody should leave this question, secant of tan inverse x. Direct questions, very less time consuming. Dy by dx, so they're asking to find this dy by dx at x equal to 1. So dy by dx is equal to, differentiate this secant. So d by dx of secant x is secant x tan x. Formula, d by dx of tan inverse x is 1 by 1 plus x square. This is the formula. Now secant of tan inverse x, tan of tan inverse x by secant of secant x tan x. Differentiation of tan inverse x is 1 by, see here now we have differentiated this function, we have to differentiate this also, so that becomes at x equal to 1. So secant of tan inverse 1, what is tan inverse 1? Tan inverse 1 is pi by 4. Tan of tan inverse 1 is pi by 4, tan pi by 4 is 1 by 1 plus 1. Secant pi by 4 is root 2 by 2. So this becomes 1 by root 2. A is the answer. Moving to next question. Y is equal to e raised to ax. Y is equal to e raised to ax sin bx. Some function they have given. I am writing it here. Then d2y by dx square minus dA by this. They are asking to find the value of this. So one expression we have to find. This expression contains two derivatives, dy by dx and d2y. So we have to find this. So for this, what I will do, I will go for dy by dx. So dy by dx is equal to, I am differentiating first function, keeping second function as it is. Next time I will differentiate this, I will keep as it is, b cos bx. This I will keep as it is. So dy by dx is this. Next, dy by dx e raised to ax sin bx. Let me write this as ay plus e raised to ax b cos bx. Dy by dx we can write like this, for b cos bx. That's it. Now still we have to go for d2y. So once again, if I differentiate this, this becomes d2y by dx square a y1 plus this I have differentiated. What about this? Again here there are two things, e raised to ax dot a. e raised to ax dot a, e raised to ax dot a. I am keeping b cos bx as it is, b cos bx as it is. First function I have differentiated, next time I will differentiate this. B cos b, for cos b negative sine bx e raised to ax, e raised to ax. I have kept as it is. Cos bx I have differentiated. When I am I am negative sign, and again this b also will get, so b square. So d2y by dx square is equal to ay1 plus e raised to ax ab cos bx, e raised b cos bx e raised to ax. See here, e raised to ax cos bx, we are having some expression y1 minus, so we are having some expression for here. What is that expression for this? E raised to b cos bx, e raised to b cos bx, e raised to ax b cos bx. A I am writing as it is. For that I will write y1 minus e raised to ax a sin bx. No need to write this bracket is not required. So a y1 e raised to ax sin bx, ay, this can be replaced with ay, plus b square sin bx a raised to x is y. In fact it is negative y, so I am writing negative also. So y double dash or y2 is equal to ay1 plus ay1 minus a square e raised to x. I will write this as minus b square y. Now see here, y double dash means d2y by dx square. I will transpose this that side, I will transpose this here, I will get this expression. This expression is equal to, we are left with, so minus b square y is the answer. Next, moving to next, d by dx of log. So try to recall one property, log e to the base m power n, then we can write log m to the base e. Properties of logarithm, you might be aware of this property. Log m to the power means log of something to the power something, that will be equal to this, we can write here. So if I write that d by dx of sine x square log e to the base e. Log e to the base e is 1. So we have to find d by dx of sine x square. Sine x square, sine becomes cos x square. For x square we have to write 2x. So 2x, x is cos of x square. Next, moving to next question. 5 persons A, B, C, D, E and are in a shop. A, B, C, D, E are in one shop. We don't know which shop it is. We are not interested in that shop. We are interested in solving this question. 5 persons A, B in a shop. The probability that A and E are always together. A and E are always together. So we have to club these A and E, remaining as it is together. So probability is equal to favorable cases by total cases. What is this favorable cases by total cases? First let me write total cases. 5 people are there, so in how many ways they can stand? So it is arranging of n objects. So try to recall that concept. In one of the previous question also we have used. We are arranging n objects. It is possible in n factorial ways. So I am writing this as 5 factorial ways. Favorable cases, how many favorable cases are there? See here, when we are considering these two as one unit, 4 objects we have to consider. So that can be arranged in 4 factorial ways. And also E and E, they among themselves can be arranged in 2 ways. So 2 into 4 factorial by 2 into 4 factorial. For 5 factorial, I will write 5 into 4 factorial, 4 factorial, 4 factorial cancel 2 by 5. So 2 by 5 is the answer. If you find this video really interesting, like, subscribe and share.